Hi Capricorn, welcome to Beauty Soul Tarot. I hope you're doing well. So this reading is for Capricorn, and um, it's for the end of January. So basically, yeah. Anyways, this could be for the end of January for you, or this is. I mean, not that it could be. It is. And any Capricorn placement that you have, this can resonate. I just did a video with my brother and I realized I was so like demanding. I don't know why I'm bringing that up here, but it's like somehow stuck in my mind. So this is something that I'm starting out again. I haven't done this in a while. If you're interested in a private reading, all of that information is in the description box below. And yeah, I think it's time that there's certain times for things, and this is I'm one of them. So with that said, let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. And this can reverse as well. So it could be like I'm talking about you, but it's someone else. Okay, that can happen. Capricorn, end of January 2026. Also, if I talk super slow, it is not on purpose. Sometimes it's like I'm trying to think about what I'm saying or what I'm picking up. So it seems like I'm talking slow. Okay, so we have some overindulgence to start off the reading. Let's see what else we can get. Something very pleasing. Capricorn, end of January 2026. The High Priestess in reverse. I feel like you're not necessarily listening to your intuition, or you feel like you're disconnected. Yeah, there's something that's bothering you that you're in a hurry about. Okay, that one showed earlier. Two of Voices in reverse. I heard you might not be like listening. There's something that you know about, but you're deciding, well, I'm not quite sure yet if you've decided it. It's almost like there's something that's full that there's several of. And you're like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I imagine you saying, no, thank you. Yeah, you're tired of it. You're like, okay, I'm done with this. We have the Queen of Wands. There's no kings in this deck, by the way. Sorry to keep interrupting. There's no kings in this deck. So it could be your feminine nature, like if you're a male watching, or it could be you if you're a female. So yeah, there's something that you're inspired by. That isn't in alignment with like your deeper self. I'm hearing, I know I'm not supposed to. You're tired of hearing about this though, somehow. Yeah, so I feel like there's something that but then again, at the same time here, even though it's not following your intuition in some way or your highest self, it's like it's not that serious. There's something else that you are wanting to do. Capricorn. This may not have happened yet, by the way. The Fool. Capricorn. End of January 2026. Two of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, you're basically doing something, or someone around you is doing something that is you don't agree with. There's a select few categories of something that And then I just noticed that her hand is on one of these strings, and it's like I imagine her like saying it's this. It is this. But she's in a comfortable kind of position, so whatever this position is, she feels like she understands her place with like what it is that's decided. It feels like it's decided. Yeah, something is decided. I wonder what it is that you're choosing, because it isn't something that you usually would choose. This has to do with like your emotional satisfaction and something that is this has to do with like pleasure, emotional fulfillment somehow. Something that is like a memory that you have, it brings back memories. I imagine you saying or hear you saying, "Can I get a break?" um you haven't decided anything particularly. I feel like you're being weighed down. You're like in this place where you feel like you're weighed down by the sentimental, or the not sentimental, it's the emotional aspect of things. It's like you feel influenced, perhaps. I feel like you're kind of just annoyed, like you're like, no, this is what's going to be, this is how it's going to be. I feel like you feel exhausted, like you're pulling something, metaphorically speaking. I imagine you saying something isn't going to take place. I heard, how many times do I have to tell you I'm not going to do this? So, what is it? It has to do with you feeling like something makes sense intuitively with what you feel connected about regarding a decision, but you feel like it's somehow unblocked, like somehow something's like looming, not looming, it's not looming, it's more like something's kind of like almost like a snake, like it's like slithering, and it's finding its way back to the answer in some way, like something's loose. Capricorn. Yeah, it has yet to be over. Let's see. Capricorn. End of January 2026. Yeah, okay, there's like a powerful person here. The strength and the moon. I feel like someone's swallowing their pride. Because in some way, something like in some way there's someone, I feel like there's someone now who everything has been removed, and so it okay, but then it changes. I feel like there's someone who's patiently, like beautifully, like sitting in a still position, just like this. And someone says it's hard for me, so I have to swallow my pride. And I feel like that's one or the other of you. Um, there's something deep that has to do with an answer, and the answer, it's like the door. There's something about this doorway that hasn't been like seen, looked at, or it's like it hasn't been opened, it hasn't been bothered. Um, but I feel like you're tired of it. Like, not tired of it. There's a different way of saying it. I feel like in some way you're like, what now, in some way. Like you don't care, or you're like not focused on the same thing. Someone, it could be you saying, I know what I want. And so now it's like coming through as very rebellious or like, what's that word? I can't even think. Okay, rebellious or just chaotic, like a very chaotic way of expressing oneself, kind of like who gives it, like no one cares type of thing. Um, I'm gonna do what I want, like so what type of thing. Um, is there a word called rambunctious? I don't remember if there is or not. No, I don't think there is. Some type of rebellious, very like could care less, but very messy kind of behavior. So it feels like there's something unfolding around you. Like in some way, it's like unfolding, and you're not really there to see it, or you're not really around to be a part of it. So it's like this door is like aloof, or it's gone. It's like it's not detached. It's like it's in a different location, and you haven't passed by it. This door here, you haven't passed by it, or you've but it's like you're aware it's there, but you're just like, I feel like something else has your focus. It's making you like, it's like you've gone somewhere else in some way. However, there's grace that comes in regarding somehow regarding this emotional state for someone, like this sense of strength, this sense of passion and excitement and mystery. You're overfilled with this excitement, but another is like saying no in some way. It's just very confusing. It's either you or them saying no. The Fool. I feel like you're starting your own thing. Yeah, I feel like someone's like, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. And then there's like something beautiful unraveling around the process. So it's like this series of annoying, frustrating experiences that someone has found a way to basically turn it around, but I feel like, and there's no question, like once again, there's something so beautiful here. There's no question. It's exhausting. There's childishness. Um, there's something about childish laughter that doesn't coincide with one's true nature. but it's like it doesn't matter at the same time. Capricorn, end of January. The Hermit. Yeah, I feel like you aren't really focused on this. I feel like you're in a solo place. And with the Star in reverse, I feel like your faith is not, you haven't put so much, you're not so hopeful about this. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this has made sense and or making sense. Okay, I'm going to finish it. Let's do one more. Capricorn, end of January. What is the outcome? The Knight of Materials. This is in like a transitional phase. Okay, it's like it's not showing. This is in like a, I want to say it's in like a place, a hidden place where something is turning, metaphorically speaking, regarding its process. So its process and what's unfolding is taking its time. And there seems to be like regret and sadness about this. Like, this is so overwhelming. However, there's something. What is it? It's the Star. It's a pathway that you find. How do you find it? You have the Six of Voices. It's part of the process. It has to take time. And that's part of the experience, is basically what it is. Okay, Capricorn, thank you so much. I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.